Hi YouTube, it's Jay. My channel is Questionable Behavior. I share it with you, and today's video is specifically about the protests in Los Angeles about the immigration problem that we have in the United States, specifically illegal migrants that were let into the country by the Democrats. So I'm going to play the news and let you hear what's going on out there in case you're unaware. And then I will stop the video and talk about some things that I think are relevant when it comes to why this is such a problem. Here we go.
Well, turning now to thousands of anti-ICE protesters taking the streets in downtown LA.
They marched onto the freeway and blocked traffic on the 101, speaking out against President Trump's immigration policies.
Yeah.
And KCAL News reporter Amanda Sorrentino live still in downtown where protesters are faced off with law enforcement through the night. Amanda?
Good evening. Well, parades of people have been protesting from the morning well into the evening, some still going now. And you can see LAPD still behind us here. They have blocked off the Main Street Bridge here, and they continue to move their skirmish line through the area, trying to push people out. About 6 p.m. this evening, police declared this an unlawful assembly, and since then they've been working to get people to disperse out of this area. We still have CHP and LAPD choppers ahead watching where these protesters are going as they continue to make their way through downtown LA, sharing their strong message against President Trump's crackdown on illegal immigration. Thousands of people took to the streets of downtown LA protesting President Donald Trump's illegal immigration policies.
Now, they're saying that they're illegal immigration policies. It was, in my opinion, illegal to let the folks in and just open the border up for just masses amount of people to come into the country. Don't misunderstand. I'm sure a lot of Americans feel exactly the way I do. However, we are not insensitive to the challenges that are being lived in by these people. The fact, can you imagine for a moment living in a country and hating it there and having to leave your home, carry whatever you can, clothes, food, whatever else you may need, and walk from that country to the United States? Just imagine that you're in South America or Mexico or wherever you are. Imagine what that's like. So, it's really unfortunate that this situation is going on. And the fact that these people have to be here without any means of supporting themselves is cruel. You had to have a plan when you let all these people in. Otherwise, just open the borders up to everybody all over the world. Hey, fly them in. Bring them in and just pay for them to be here. Without a plan or economy to develop for them so that they can work productively and support themselves. Just bring everybody in. That makes a lot of sense, right? No, it doesn't. So the fault, and I'm not normally one to try and lay blame, because at that point, laying blame to me is after the fact. Responsibility is one thing, blame is another, in my opinion. But that being said, they shouldn't have brought these people here. The other thing that I want to bring to your attention is that they're all waving Mexican flags and other flags from the countries that they fled from. Okay, maybe it's a good idea for everybody there. What if you saw all American flags in that picture? Wouldn't you be like, wow, they really want to be here and they appreciate being here? Rather than all Mexican flags and saying, hey, support us despite any plan being in place. And furthermore, the individuals who are not illegally here in those pictures, why not consider sponsoring some of these people that are illegal? That'll keep them here. If you have a plan, if they have a plan to where they're going to stay, where they're going to work, they could get papers. That's how normally folks come into the United States. If they're not just visiting. If they're coming here to stay, then there's normally a plan put in place. And, the Democrats are 100% responsible for this debacle, because that's exactly what it is. It was a colossal Colossally stupid thing to do. You know? And I'm not saying that they shouldn't let these people in. I'm just saying let them in with a plan and a place for them to go to support themselves. And not drop these folks off in cities, let them work and pay taxes. Then they're paying for themselves. They have to be incredibly frustrated. I know that they don't want to go back to where they came from, but anyone who came here with the idea of a better life and working has to be completely frustrated that they can't work. How do you think they feel getting up every morning? Okay, we're safe, but I don't have any money. You know, I'm broke. I got to rely on, the government to give me everything that I need. I don't want to do that. That's not why I came here. You ever think about that? So it's a very unfortunate situation, but it is a very cruel world. There are countless scenarios that we can come up with that are unfair in the world we live in. And people are treated poorly, and it's not right. And I agree, it's not right. But we can't fix certain things. When it comes to money and taking care of people and them taking care of themselves, it's very specific. You have to have it or you can't take care of yourself. And this is a capitalist society. So you have to have money to live in it, and especially in this country. I'm going to play some more. I'll comment some more, and then we'll close it out.
Demonstrations started on Olvera Street with a march to City Hall early Sunday afternoon. LAPD ordered multiple street closures in the area as the moving protests grew in size. It eventually shut down the 101 as demonstrators took their rally to the freeway. With Mexican and Central American flags waving, signs referencing the president's stance on immigration, explosions of fireworks, and chants of Si Se Puede, their message loud and clear against the president's promise of mass deportation.
We're not criminals. We just want to work. A lot of people just want to work. We all want to survive.
Sarah Aguilar of Long Beach is a daughter of immigrant parents.
I'm out here to represent for my people. I'm out here to be the voice for the people that have been silenced out of fear. I'm out here to keep pushing.
And as this protest goes into the evening hours, traffic completely gridlocked on surface streets right alongside the 101 as thousands of protesters take over the Main Street Bridge downtown.
This really hurts. Like, seeing everybody go through this thing, like I have family members, I got friends that have to go through all this stuff, and it just hurts.
Carla Cervantes of Brea protesting in the downtown traffic.
It's all the hate, honestly, all this new laws that Trump is trying to...
Now, it is, 60 degrees in Los Angeles. Why is this guy wearing a mask on his face? That's why we have a problem. Because people are being slick. They're bringing some of those questionable behaviors to the United States, and we don't want it. We don't have time for it. We're serious people. At least I like to think we are. And we need to be about serious things. This dude looks like, he ready to rob you. Doesn't he? It's not still COVID. Why is he wearing a mask and holding up the Mexican flag? He should be holding up an American flag. He'd look a lot different, though, wouldn't he? You feel me?
Bring into this world, like this is not what we're really looking for.
Since taking office, President Trump has signed multiple executive orders cracking down on illegal immigration. In Los Angeles, ICE has begun deportations, a fear for many who showed up to this protest.
It's not just about our individual selves, it's about our friends, our families, our students, our neighbors, for those who cannot show up today.
It's sad in the fact that they're coming so strong with all these ICE raids, and they're unjustifying the deportation of some of the U.S. citizenships that have been taken just because of how they look. And I just think right now these are needed. They're very much needed because it is the moment where you are going to see that all of the voices, all of the people are together. And when we're together, we will not be divided.
In a post on X, LAPD says the demonstration is not permitted, and by 6 p.m. the department declared it an unlawful assembly and began to close in on protesters.
Yes, look at this. This is beautiful. This is all the people. We are the people. Power to the people.
It is beautiful in its own way. And what's really beautiful is that they didn't have any violence. When those police showed up, I didn't see those people acting a fool. And that's to their credit. I don't know how to fix this situation, and quite frankly, the situation shouldn't have been this way in the first place. And like I said, I'm not about that blame game, but oh my God, what the heck were you doing and thinking about letting the people in and then sending them all over the country? Just, you take them, you take them, you take them. And just dropping them off in people's neighborhoods. Are you joking? Like, seriously, like, would they want us dropped off in their neighborhoods? No. Come on, man. Yeah, I'm glad the Democrats are out. I'm glad Trump is in. And I never thought I'd be saying that, but I am. He's shaking things up. And hopefully, after shaking things up, he can back up and smooth things out. But he's trying to show, in my opinion, he's trying to show what it could be if we put our foot down. And he's putting his foot down with this immigration thing. But even with the tariffs on Mexico and Canada, he's putting his foot down like, yo, y'all need to help more. And he paused them for a month. So I thought that was very insightful and clever on his part. Because nobody's going to go for, a 25% hike in what they're already paying. But listen, this is what it could be. So listen, I hope he does a good job. I know that a lot of people are not feeling them, and I understand why they don't feel these decisions. But again, it's a very cruel world, and we're all trying to survive. My name is Jay. The channel is Questionable Behavior. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And, I'll see you soon.